Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nashwa Salsabil. My student ID is 2025-32097 and I'm from class C. So in this video, I am going to explain my practicum report on hypothesis testing, specifically using one simple t-test and paired sample t-test. I will show you the data processing result using Excel, SPSS and RStudio. Let's start with the first case. We want to test whether the average weekly transportation expenditure of ITPLN students is greater than the national average, which is 75,000 rupiah. The null hypothesis, or H0, is that the average expenditure is less than or equal to 75,000, and the alternative hypothesis, or H1, is that the average is greater than 75,000. To solve this, I used the one simple t-test with a right-tiled approach. As you can see from the SPSS and RStudio outputs, the average expenditure from our 20 samples is actually 72,950 rupiah, which is lower than the hypothesis value. The p-value or significance level obtained is 0.706 because this p-value is much greater than our alpha level of 0.05. We failed to reject H0. So the conclusion is we don't have enough evidence to say that the transportation expenditure is greater than 7,500 rupiah. Now, moving on to the second case. We are analyzing whether there is a significant change in students' understanding before and after attending an active learning training. We have the pre-test and post-test data here. For this case, I applied the paired sample t-test because the data comes from the same group of students measured at two different times. Our H0 states that there is no difference in the average scores, while H1 states that there is a difference. Looking at the results from both SPSS and RStudios, the total significance value or p-value is 0.704. Again, this value is greater than our alpha of 0.05. Therefore, we fail to reject H0. In conclusion, statistically speaking, there is no significant change in the students' understanding scores even after they participate in the training program. The results across all three softwares, Excel, SPSS, and RStudio, are consistent and validate each other. That brings us to the end of my explanation from this practicum. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.